Ladies, you know what's doing. Let's go hard, but always fair. Okay, if you want to touch those, do that and step back to your corner. Best of luck for both of you.
White kit, blue corner, me, Brian Lacey alongside Luke Barnett. This scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and this, the champion will firmly have her eyes on. Katharina de Lister in attendance here.
And now seems to want to test her hands here against Anita. Looking to land that overhand right, feints that shot, and that would be a good setup.
Oh.
Perfect setup to that right hand. Anita doing a great job getting back to her feet.
Showing that strength, right? And again, coming from that fitness, bodybuilding background.
Well, the tan's definitely coming from a bodybuilding background, I'll tell you that. Anita put big right hand land.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, certainly a good feel-out process in this opening 2.5 minutes of this first round between the two. Both tasted each other's power, both.
And it feigns away, so she's one step, literally a step with the foot ahead, and managed to land her shots a little bit better.
Great lateral movement from Mallory. Oh, and comes in with the right hand there, just clips the cheek there of Bekus. And again, training out of Colorado.
Oi, big left hand.
From that Eastern training set, you got Peter Straub. I'm sure they'll be watching this from Colorado, cheering Mallory Martin on. Oh, nice right hand.
Beautiful right hand lands. I feel like Anita running out of ideas here. 1-2 lands.
Heavy right hand on another. Big shots here from Mallory Martin. TKO on a record, but that was some sweet right hands.
The range is just perfect.
And again,
doubles that jab up, throws the right. She just found her range and her rhythm extremely well and making Anita miss. Again, steps in. It's the feet. Her feet are fantastic so far.
Oh, and again, nice work there.
Easy work. It's over and over and over in her camp, and she does it so well, reacts so well. We need to be careful she doesn't give up her back here.
And she does that.
Nice control. Try a bit high here from Mallory. She could get shook off.
Into the back of the head, almost like a quarter Nelson, but not quite.
Referee should be careful of the toes from Mallory in the cage, using that to control her equilibrium, but play from Anita are extremely strong and powerful to be able to do that the way she did. Great work.
And there we go.
Grappling exchanges and those takedowns. The arms of Anita will be feeling it now. Big right hand, both landing with a snap.
So switched on there here tonight, Luke.
Yeah, I like how smooth she looks and just how she's dominating and controlling the cage. You know, she knows where she's very aware of where she's standing.
That right hand coming over, just missing that time from Martin. Nice low kick in response from Bekus.
Lands a nice little left hand there as well, the stiff jab. Goes to the right hand, lands to the back of the head. Trying to blitz, change it up. That's a good idea. Anita trying to mix things up slightly. Gets caught with a stiff jab there as she was stepping into the action. Another left hand lands. Yeah, and at the moment, the rhythm for Mallory is she's only going when she wants to collide, when she wants to land, when she wants to change distance. Otherwise, she's standing quite static. Beautiful double jab right.
Yeah, and Bekus settling into it again, took some heavy damage. Good recovery from the lady from Poland.
Much better this from Mallory. See her feinting, moving her feet, trying to keep Anita guessing, and then going with the right hand. It landed nice.
Well, there is a different confidence about Bekus. Even stepping forward with that kick now, maybe the first one we've seen thrown, but caught and driven to the mat by Martin.
Not grounded at the moment, Mallory.
Yeah, threatening with the triangle as well. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And in the eyes of the judges, this is a good spot for Martin to finish in, right?
Yeah, definitely important, especially in a round where there wasn't developments and changes to her game. She looks and a lot more in control on the feet, a lot more happy to be there than she has previously. Land, good power shot there, good right hand. Seems comfortable, and these little movements, like feigning for the takedown and setting up that right hand, maybe landing the right hand and finishing on the left hook.
Found her range fully in this fight, right, Luke? And that's credit to the footwork, the movement of Martin.
Yeah, Mallory again doing a great job of stepping in with this jab. But it's all about the feet in this fight for me. When Mallory's feet are working, she does fantastic work. As soon as she becomes a bit static, then she gets landed on by Anita. With a throw, make her be overconfident, and then I would come back. It's very hard to do that. There, good, blitzed well there, did Mallory.
Yeah.
And again with Anita, she has great striking or effective striking, but not really a knockout artist. She's more like builds up volume, and when she's confident, I feel like she's not. Beautiful touch there to get on top though.
Big moment here for Anita Bekus, and she needs it round.
Putting pressure on the abdominals. just trying to get Anita to move and make a mistake and give her an opening that she can. But the ladies here, I mean, Mallory's got that left foot on the hip, controlling the range. But I feel like Anita seems quite strong here. Seems very, gets back to her feet, and that's not great here.
Oh, another right hand from Martin. Excellent get up from her, and then a solid right hand.
She's, you know, drowning when it comes to time. Good jab landed there from Mallory.
Oof. Confidence is so key to fighting right, and off the back of that Sharamova fight, I think she was reignited as far as her abilities, what she can do, and she's showing it here tonight, Luke. Really, really an exquisite performance. Oh, blitzing forward.
Yeah, and Anita, like we said, a debutante here, new to the promotion, but has fought in high-level events against great opponents, is a real test for Mallory.
I just feel like Mallory has more weapons, more in her arsenal, right?
Yeah, more dexterous on the feet. You know, here, that's what Anita likes to do. 2s and 3s and 4s, but she hasn't been able to do that, I think, because of the constant threat of the takedown. Great feint of the jab, then throws the jab. Could have probably put a right hand on the end of that. I'm going to look for that now. Oh. There's that right hand that lands, then she slips outside. Beautiful work.
Final seconds of this strawweight contest. There we go. 3 rounds in the bank. Mallory Martin raises her hands.
All 3 judges scored this fight 30-27 for the winner by decision, Mallory Martin.
Ladies, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times and listen to my commands. When I say stop, you stop. Fight hard, fight fair. Touch your gloves, please, and keep it real.
For this, our feature bout of the preliminary card, Mallory Martin, the challenger, fighting out of Colorado, USA, white kit, blue corner.
Had in their first fight was that left hand. You see how DeLista in the southpaw stance, she steps outside the feet and she throws that left hand so beautifully. So she can avoid that left hand and she can challenge in the takedowns. This could be an interesting fight, especially over those 5 rounds.
Yeah.
This one down to the mat.
And in their last fight, Katarina DeLista defended all 7 takedown attempts from Mallory Martin, but open already. Will that become a factor?
Luckily, that doesn't go into the eye, it's on the side. So, oh, nice, good shots landed there from Martin.
About the support and everything, but pressure comes with this amount of fans behind you, right? Because this, again, Katarina DeLista, her rise has been monumental in the world of MMA.
She got caught by that left hand. She's a nice right hand there from her footwork.
Oh, she's dropped her! Big shot there from Martin. DeLista in the most trouble we've seen her inside the Octagon cage early in this fight.
Yeah, that was another right hand, the second one. And has looked flustered this entire first round. Started off very good. And then Mallory just seemed to find her pace. And DeLista's struggling at the moment.
Now here we go, DeLista looking for a takedown. She gets it, nice trick.
To get that inside trip, to get it down to the mat, just to take the pressure off.
Oh, what's the armbar? Big armbar attempt here from Mallory Martin. This is a moment. Can she get it done inside 1 round? That would be unbelievable stuff.
This is deep. Great defense at the moment from DeLista.
And patience from Martin as well.
Trying to clear that arm now. This is tight.
She's attacking with the hips now. Can DeLista free that elbow? Now she's starting to stack her opponent. DeLista came out with the pressure, but feinted with the attack with the takedown.
Nice sit through though, and a good sit out there from Mallory Martin. Doesn't have the same confidence and pep in her step as we normally see. A bit stiff with that jab. Doesn't want to let go of that left.
She got caught again with that right hand, Luke.
Yeah, she doesn't. I feel like.
Oh, again.
That was a stiff jab that time. Sorry, Martin waiting for a moment to unleash that right hand. And last fight, it was the opposite way around. If you go back and watch that,
exactly.
Left hand, right hand lands, that stunned DeLista again. She's on wobbly legs. Oh, that power, and again, we've still got 4 rounds left to go. The jab lands. She has it throughout the fight. She carries it well. Another left hand.
And she's got submission. I do like the fact that DeLista's trying to establish that jab again.
I mean, the last couple of minutes have been very basic work, very basic punches. No one really going for anything. I feel like DeLista again is trying to find nice left hand landed there. Trying to find an answer at the moment, trying to find new tools. Whereas Martin's just happy to stick here, move, stay out of range and land good shots. Great takedown this one though. That single leg.
That was big from DeLista, timed it. Yeah, new territory inside the Octagon cage here for DeLista again. 6 fights undefeated, 1,029 days since she last tasted defeat, but this...
There it is again, setting up better with that jab, doubling up the jab and landing that left.
She's increased the distance as well. Look, before she was fighting in the range with the Lister, now a little bit more space from the champion.
More active on her feet now. You can see she's moving her feet a little bit more, not as sluggish, but Martin just calm, relaxed. Again, finding the center. Oh, beautiful right hand. That's what she needs to do. Maybe add a couple of shots on the end. And that's where we could see her, you know, get the finish if she could land that right hand to start the combination, and then she can follow it up.
Oof, little slip there from the Lister.
Yeah, the Lister diving in with those shots as well. Again, I'd like to see her build behind that jab, some feints. She did it early on in the round, but now a little bit less patient. She's throwing now, seem laboured, don't seem as loose as we normally used to seeing.
She's tentative coming in.
Tentative is the right word. She's tense, and I think that all comes down to the fear, and she can't find her range. She can't land.
The opponent now, the preparation could not have been any better for Mallory Martin for this one with Rose.
Yeah, she knew what she was up against as well, having fought her before. That right hand lands again. Physically prepared, and at the moment putting on one hell of a performance.
Oh. It was after the Magda Shormova fight as well. She kind of teased, maybe that's it, me done.
Mallory Martin is really shining tonight.
Oi. So good, Luke.
And that's what this fight's been about. This is what the range
selection.
control.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The whole thing of this. If you could stop the Lister from touching you with that jab or that left hand.
Little touch of the eye there.
Circles back round to find it again. If she can control and have all this space and not be near the cage. Again, beautiful range control, great takedown defense, automatic almost. Just need her to, all I want to see her do is build off these combinations. The Lister miss, and then she punishes her with the right hand, but then she lets her off. And I'd like to see her continue building into that. I mean, we might see it in the later rounds, but at the moment, the Lister working very, very hard to try and get this takedown.
On the right and on the top of the eyebrow. I think it was a collision of heads. Do you know when they went in for that takedown? I think that's what caused that second cut. But that is, this other one could cause vision issues as well.
Well, hopefully it causes some urgency, and the Lister throws lots of shots. I mean, we're in the fourth round, Brian, but it's been a hell of a fight, back and forth. Both girls put on a great display. Another right hand lands for Mallory.
It's been technical.
And they're still looking very fresh. Catches that leg and gonna force her down. Good work there.
Chasing this fight now, winning this fight in front of this hometown crowd as Martin. Another fantastic round.
I think she's had the fight of her career so far from the fights I've seen from Martin. And again, controlling the center of the Octagon cage, straight away in there, back on that tee, controlling that center. That's what she's done so well tonight. And pushing the Lister around, which no one has been able to do.
With Bojan Veličković winning the Tip Sport Game Changer at the end of last year, and then if they take home an Octagon title on top of that, wow.
I need to remind you again, Brian, we're nowhere near the end of the year. We have many more events to come.
I was talking about the end of last year, so within that time, in their gym, brilliant stuff. But
yeah, they've been phenomenal. And that rise of Bojan Veličković and what he did last year, as I'm sure it's bled through the entire gym, and the inspiration has come. Trying to stay in there, and it's 4 rounds up against the champion in a world record-breaking event.
Oh, nice right hand again.
And that has been the shot tonight. That has been her money maker so far.
Now, Katharina de Lister, 3 minutes 45 seconds to keep.
Oh, big knee, nice attempt, changing it up. I like that from de Lister. She's got to go for it now. She's got to go all out. 3 minutes remain. I like to see, like I said, kicks, low kicks, high kicks, both the kicking, as I say that, open something up, here, and understanding what we have left on this card. You know, I think it's a great oration, beautiful idea here at Octagon.
Yeah, and this is ahead again of our halftime show state. John Newman will be treating us to a musical extravaganza in between this and the main card.
Oh, nice right hand lands again as we hit just over the halfway mark of this 5th and final round.
Oh,
that's what we want to see.
For her to take that second step. Oy. And now the crowd making their voices heard. Oh, look at this entry.
Beautiful
look at that.
Timing. And now this is where the last round ended, or they spent a lot of time up against this fence. Martin very comfortable here. She's going to ride this one out next minute and a half.
Final 60 seconds now.
Yeah, time is winding down. Good head position. Mallory Martin extremely happy with his position. Delista's going to have to do something special here.
Look at that, the corner already celebrating of Mallory Martin as the final seconds tick down. I would love to hear what it's like in the Eastern Training Center. All those kids, the families, the friends.
All for the winner by unanimous decision. And new strawweight Octagon MMA World Champion, Mallory Martin.
Know the rules, protect yourself at all times and listen to my command. When I say stop, you stop. God bless and keep it real.
Me, Brand Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett, and off we go. You said it on the walkout, Luke, with Mallory Martin. There was just a different aura.
I think if she can keep this on the feet and she can be dynamic, it's going to be an easy fight for Martin. But if she allows it to be a war, if she gets dragged into something like this, you know, an extreme talent in Europe, across Europe, and that was a fantastic win for her. And that built her. Nice right hand lands, a two-piece as well for the left hook.
And she's training alongside Rose Namajunas, has done that for 10 years. We had a great message from Rose talking about, you know, how proud she is of her, how impressed she is with this run, the return, the resurgence she's had in Octagon to get this belt.
And you can see the aura shining through here from Mallory as well. She looks completely in control. I like the feints from her as well, trying to draw Dorthe. She's just doing everything right at the moment.
But Dorthe, we know she will be in there working to make something happen for the full 25 minutes if necessary.
Nice stalking across, moving to a left.
Nice.
There's the change of level. Going to be interesting to see the balance and the equilibrium going to the neck here, though. Trying to make it uncomfortable here for Dorthe. Maybe has this neck.
Oh, other side, great position there from Dorthe. She gets to the mat.
Yeah, nice little knee knock to get that takedown. If she can keep Mallory on the ground.
Mallory Martin earned another belt since the win in Octagon. She earned her black belt. Well, she might be looking for the buggy. She might try and work for that.
Good work there, though, to bring back that arm across the face from Dorthe. And now she's managed to get her off.
You can see she's got a good grip on that far side.
But bucks out very well. Beautiful reversal there. Can then, again, push her forward. Nice elbow, switches it up.
Yeah, Sean Madden in the corner there as well. He called for that. I love that team. They've got such a good vibe, good energy. Bojan Belichkovic. Only hesitating a little when she steps into that range. You can tell you see the damage on that right eye already.
Well, you can see Mallory as well. If you watch, look at her head position. She's forward facing, like her head, her shoulders are hunched over a little bit because she wants to unleash that right hand. That allows her to throw that right hand at any moment, and she can throw it defensively as well.
Impressed with the patience as well.
It's a very aggressive stance from Mallory as she has that weight forward, that forward. Ooh, nice left hook.
Nice.
Slow down on the feet a little bit, though. There's that calf kick. Champion looking fantastic so far. Dorthe's got to take a risk, in my opinion, and got to try and close the distance and make it ugly. Your hips are in the wrong place to defend those takedowns. You can go backwards, but that's about it. Nice body shot there as well.
Vocal corner there from Martin. And there's the charge.
Yeah, expected, though. Not hidden, not disguised, going for that outside leg though. Looks very powerful and strong here, though, up against the fence. Beautiful head position as well from Dorthe. Needs to be careful of that judo toss that could come out. This is where she wins the fight, in my opinion. If Dorthe can keep it here, make it ugly, continue to, doesn't even need to get the takedown, gets it well, but doesn't even need it, can stay in that position and cause damage. Keep it in this position. Beautiful takedown this was. It was very, very well executed. Stepped across, like you said, that judo background, lands elbows, try and keep the fight in that range. That keeps it dirty, and Dorthe can really capitalize there. Once it hits the mat, Mallory's so technical. I feel like if Mallory can get on top, it will be tough. It'll be a tough night for Dorthe. Needs to watch those elbows. Gets that single. There it is, in the gut, full guard now. Attacking from her back straight away.
Right away, looking for the triangle.
But at the moment, Mallory seems to have lost that pep on the feet, as I say that. A beautiful double jab.
Oh,
gets the back.
Gets the back early here. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to work.
And ties up those legs again. Very, very effectively. Going to maybe drop over the edge and go for an armbar here if she controls that with 2 hands. Has that almost like Kimura grip. Gives up on it though to throw shots.
Big breaths there from Dorte.
Strong, durable. And now all the way off. Here's Martin. Could see a reversal here. Makes it difficult. Decision making, everything else. Trying to switch the hips a little bit here though. Somehow being able to punch with 2 hands.
And it's the cage that's really
trying to get the neck.
Right? Oh.
Goes in for that double instead.
But you said it, that damage, that mouse under the right eye.
Let's see if she attacks it as aggressively off the back now. Martin happy to take it into this position again though, after feeling her on the ground. Slaps to the ears. That's where she's been most dangerous. So Mallory putting her there is interesting. Nice stiff jab, that's what I'd like to see. More movement on the feet. Eva's very tired now. And the striking difference here, the quality of striking and the movement, just the energy coming from her is not convincing me. She switches stance here. But Mallory still being cautious, doesn't want to open up maybe later on in this 4th round. Goes in on that single, beautiful entry. Just very obvious attempts at the moment coming from Dorte and Mallory very aware, doing everything she needs to do.
And I saw footage of her training with Bojan Velickovic on the air bike. That nice.
Lands heavy. That's the shot she was saying.
This could be it.
A loaded gun. Not enough to finish Dorte, but she looks very, very tired and a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, running out of ideas is Eva Dorte.
Perfectly placed. And all the judges have her winning this fight.
That right hand though, Luke, she talked about it at the weigh-ins. She connected then.
Hands are so low from Eva Dorte. Interesting to see her switch it up and go for a takedown. Again, maybe just trying to tire out her opponent even more. Is going to get this takedown and going to pass the guard with it as well.
Now inside the guard, and that nullifies those attacks right
Exactly, this is the most dominant position she's had on the ground. Not that dominant, but apart from taking the back. But I mean, on top of her, there's those slaps again. Needs to try
into Mallory Martin there. Those short shots from Martin, just chipping away, Luke. And as he said, just domination in this 4th round.
Everything's perfect for her to pass. Doesn't quite get it. Going to see her lock up that leg again. But she's... Yeah, she needs to bring it. She needs to bring a different energy and go for broke.
And this is all that matters, right? The scores don't matter anymore. What can you deliver in these 5 minutes?
Trying to find that right hand, trying to set it up. Going low with that left hook to the body. There's another check hook. It's interesting, Mallory really only using boxing. She doesn't use any legs, she doesn't kick. She just moves her feet extremely well. Beautiful right hand. And now really opening up. I expected this earlier, to be honest, from Martin, because her striking, beautiful parry, control of distance. Nice single attempt.
Yeah.
Nowhere near though. Martin aware. Stiff jab lands again. And again going for this takedown.
Oh, look at the reversal is Eva Dorte.
Good defense and a nice burst of elbow. Beautiful, nice burst of energy from Dorte. That shows she's still got there. She wants this.
And that's the only thing I might question about Martin in this is going for those takedowns.
It's unnecessary to try and take down Dorte. She can literally strike with her for the full 25 minutes. She's far superior. But maybe she felt the power of Dorte. Maybe Dorte hits like a truck. She's built like it, so she can hit hard. You know, she's very, very strong. You can see from her build. You can see Dorte, again, mouth wide open. If she steps into her right hand here, it could be a jaw breaker.
Solid jab as well there. Now in for the takedown. Gets it! Oh my goodness.
As she's on top.
Lockdown there from Eva Dorte on that right leg.
1 minute remains until Mallory Martin has successfully defended her title for the first time.
I think unfortunately it is that for Dorte, that dream of becoming the first champion. will evade her, but what has been amazing to watch is the resurgence of Mallory Martin since that first loss to Katarina de Lista. This will now be 4 wins in a row. This will be her first title defense, and this, another statement that she truly is the best strawweight in Octagon.
49, 46, and 50, 45, all for the winner. And still, Octagon MMA strawweight champion, Mallory Martin.